Welcome to the online induction information for the BSc Hons Contemporary Health Practice degree, from now on shortened to CHP. You are listening to this podcast because you've been unable to attend one of the induction days. As you can see from this slide, the programme leader is Claire Street. If you have any queries, contact her on the above email or phone number. Please note too that we are now based at the Burley campus. Elizabeth Gaskell has now closed. For information about the new campus, go to the web address shown on screen. This next slide gives you information about the format of the degree. You may be aware that in order to complete a degree, you need to gain 120 credits at level 6. The CHP degree is specifically designed as a top-up degree, which means that all units you study are at level 6. In effect, you fast-track to the final year of a degree. The degree is offered on a part-time study basis, which will take a minimum of 2 years to complete if you have to complete all 120 credits. The maximum time is normally 3 years and exceptionally 4 years. Almost all of the units we offer are worth 20 credits, which equates to 6 units for the 120 credits. Normally, you should not study more than 60 credits in one academic year, an academic year being from September to June or July. You should study less than 60 credits if you are doing the degree over 3 years, for instance. There is one compulsory unit, which is the evidence-based practice, EBP, Understanding, Critiquing and Applying EBP unit. This is worth 20 credits and you must achieve a pass grade of 40% or more for this unit. So, to complete the degree, you must take the evidence-based practice unit. You can then choose the remaining 100 credits from any of the units we offer during the academic year. If you already have some credits, further information about this is provided in podcast 3. Please note, we also offer mentor preparation as a unit. For information about other units that are available to you and to make your unit choices, please see podcast 2. Now for some perhaps rather detailed but important information, which I hope you will not find too tedious. There is a huge amount of information available to you via the MMU website and via Moodle. But we would also like to point you to some key information now. Also, there are several things that are vital to do to ensure you can access all the resources that MMU has to offer, such as the library resources, study skills information, emails and so forth. The first thing you need to do after you have enrolled for your first unit on the degree is to change your password. You find out how to do this and how to access many more vital resources. You can go to the URL address indicated on this slide. This will enable you to access an interactive online induction pack for CPD students. You can see a screen snapshot of the first page of this document. In particular, when you are looking at the interactive induction pack, we would like you to go to the Getting to Grips with Academic Assessment handbook and download a copy. This is an extremely useful handbook which gives you information about the format, layout and submission of assignments, and advice about critical thinking and critical analysis, feedback, confidentiality and much more. You should go to the section about changing your password. If you do not change your password, you will not be able to access your resources after about 5 logins. Check the information relating to assessments. Ensure you know how to use your MMU email. Information about the university and about your units and about assessments and so forth will often be sent to you via your MMU email account, and you will miss important information if you do not access this on a regular basis. You can also set your MMU email account to bounce emails to your usual email account if you wish, and there is advice about how to do this on the Contemporary Health Practice Degree Moodle site. Mentioning Moodle, do please ensure you know how to access Moodle. Moodle is our online learning environment. Each unit you study will have a Moodle site, as well as there being a Moodle site for the Contemporary Health Practice degree itself. This Moodle site for the degree contains useful information and also extra learning materials. Finally, ensure that you are fully aware of plagiarism and how to avoid it. And on your Moodle list, you will find a Skills Online Moodle site, which does give you further information about plagiarism and other study skills. So make sure you have completed all the tasks indicated above and also in the checklist, which you will find at the end of the CPD induction document. Because plagiarism is so important, I'm going to mention a little bit more about this and how to avoid plagiarism. So what is plagiarism? The tutor marking your work will suspect plagiarism if they spot things like no references being cited, no references cited in the end list, direct copies of words without quotation marks and page numbers, changing only a few words from the original text, even if you cite the author, and also just a general change in tone of your academic writing style may make the marker suspicious that some of the words being used are not your own. The main thing to do is learn to paraphrase and summarise. It is your understanding we are interested in after all. What I've mentioned about plagiarism is not an exhaustive list, and we strongly advise you to access the YouTube resource on plagiarism noted on screen. The Harvard Referencing Guide, also noted, is an additional useful resource too. Please note, if plagiarism is suspected, we are obliged to report this to your trust. Some additional information now. I would just like to let you know that within a month or so of your enrolment on the degree, you will be allocated a personal tutor, and information about this will be put on the degree Moodle site. An announcement that this has been done will be sent to your MMU email account. Another important source of information and help is the Student Hub. You should contact them if you have any non-academic queries, such as enrolment problems accessing Moodle, or to attain your student ID card. Don't forget to look in your MMU email account on a regular basis, and as already mentioned, you can arrange this to be bounced to your normal email account. What's next? Go to podcast 2 to find out more information about your unit choices and how to enrol online.